This is going to be fun. The party is still rolling here at the CHGO Sports Studios. The Chicago Bears dominated. Bat to ass.
Hey. Bam, 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 bam.
This is the Brick by Brick After Show. We're talking Chicago Bears football all night long, starting right now. This is the Brick by Brick After Show presented by our good friends over at Empire Today. Make sure you're scheduling a free in-home estimate and you get a $350 discount when you use the code CHGO. Shout out to our good friends at Empire Today. I am your host, Greg Braggs Jr., and alongside me, as always, is Jerry Azumah and Lance L. Boogie Briggs. Let's go, guys. What a day.
Yes.
We've been waiting 3
Victory.
weeks into the season. Patience is a virtue, my friends. I was in a dark place.
You were in a dark place.
And now
but you're back.
The light has shown.
Yes.
The light has shown. And all it took was 4 touchdowns and an offensive performance that we have been waiting to see for a long time here.
2 picks in the end zone defensively.
Beautiful.
4 interceptions for the defense, 4 touchdowns, passing for the offense.
Yep.
A beautiful day. We're going to be talking about it all here. So hit the like button. Get all your comments in. And later in the show, we're going to have a whole segment where any comments, questions you guys have, super chats, we're going to read them so you guys can get all your thoughts and questions to Briggsy and Zoom here tonight. So, guys, let's kick it off, man, because it's been a crazy day. I'm obviously on cloud 9. We've given all our instant reactions for 2 hours, but now it's time to level it out here on the Brick by Brick After Show, as we always do to start the show. And I know that I know Briggs will always bring the level with us. So what do you got here?
Or the bat.
I'm excited.
The picture. I know how much you guys love
this.
this.
Right?
Picture, my goodness.
I love it. I love it.
At least put the C on the side of the helmet.
I think it captures you. I think it captures you the best.
Oh, really?
I think it captures you the best. Yeah,
that's the wrong side.
The way your mouth is on that one. The way your mouth is
Hold on. Don't be talking about that. Don't do that. No, give me that back.
He's just so impressed by your hard work.
Hit you with some spray.
Listen, more than anything else, because I've been with CHGO for a while now, and it's really heartwarming to see Braggs, because he really, really was in a dark place, and I had some folks that had called me and they were asking me if he's okay, and I said no, he's not. I said he's depressed. Like the rest of Chicago, he's really depressed. Like this really means something to him. And so to hear the energy and all of this coming from that area over there,
he needed a hug too.
He needed a hug. He hobbled over and gave me some dap earlier, and so I'm really excited. Because Braggs is excited.
I'm super happy for you.
I appreciate it.
Damn right.
And I'm happy for you, the fans.
Yeah.
Because you guys have been in pain for a long time. Like, there's been a lot of misery, and finally we brought a victory to Chicago. We deserve this. Enjoy it.
All right. For 24 to 48 hours, okay, fellas, and stay humble, okay? Right. Because when we get a time, all right? When we get a time, we're coming off of 2 really tough weeks. Okay, and it makes us feel good. This makes us feel good. Mm-hmm. We have to do it again next week.
I'm going to feel real good in Vegas.
Hey. Don't kill the vibe right now.
Don't kill the vibe?
Don't kill the vibe right now.
Don't you kill my vibe.
Enjoy this for more than 48 hours. Let's enjoy this. It's been a long time since the Chicago Bears have won a football game.
Okay, so if that's the case, if you are a Chicago Bear fan, do not take your ass out talking shit to somebody else saying we're that. All right, you take this win.
Stay humble.
You stay humble.
Yes.
Stay humble.
Lock in.
We have a lot more
focus.
There's a lot more games that we have to go out and win before we get to that point.
Yeah, like the next one. Let's start with that one.
That one, not the next one. Next one.
And
then Vegas.
Yes.
And the next one is in Viva Las Vegas, and we will be there. So anybody that's coming out to Vegas, make sure you say hi. Sarah, I don't know if you had a chance. Is the post-game speech from Ben Johnson in the ticker here? Let's play it for Briggs and Azumah. Have you guys had a chance to see this yet?
I have not
Ben
seen
Johnson.
Can't wait.
Caleb Williams gets a game ball.
As he should.
And then he gives that game ball to Ben Johnson, and then Ben gives a speech for the ages in the locker room. So I want to share this with the audience and share it with you two and get your reaction.
Where's
from
Tremaine Edmonds? Okay, all right.
Right. Defense, give him some
Okay.
love.
One step at a time, one brick
Give
at
him
a
some
time.
love.
One brick at a time. Here
We got
is
we got
Ben
two of them right
Johnson
here.
receiving
And
his
a
first
bat.
game ball after his first win as head coach of the Chicago Bears.
I got one more.
He was hyped.
Good,
Great.
better, best, and your better get best.
He was pumped
Something
up.
like that.
I like it.
I like it. I don't know if it was exactly those lines, but I like it. I like it. I was excited for it. There's an excited locker room. I hope that they continue to trend. Like, I don't know if that's we call it trending yet. They have to go into this next week, but I hope that it becomes a trend.
I mean, they're on a 1-game win streak right now.
That's
And we're going to enjoy it. It's
Still a streak.
It's still a streak, and we're
They're
streaking
streaking.
right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, everybody
the quads
should feel
into
good
the
about this.
gymnasium.
It's been a long time. We've been down for a long time, so we should all be feeling good about this victory.
Yeah.
Like, we should hold on to this for
No,
a little bit.
Well, and it's an important win. And, Briggs, you told the story on Thursday, and I actually, just as a fan, I really appreciated it, where you talked about when you were drafted to the team and then Lovey came to the Bears. And I encourage anybody to go watch Thursday's show, and hear the whole story for themselves. But basically, the way you explain it is like, hey, when Lovey first got here, he told us break the huddle as world champs, and you guys all looked around like, well, we ain't champs, right?
Seen us, yeah.
But it took years. It took 2 years to get to a point where when you guys broke the huddle and said world champs, that you guys started to believe it.
Yeah.
So when you talk about brick by brick,
Yeah.
like that's a real thing.
It's a real
in
thing,
life
yeah.
and in
Yeah.
sports. And
Lessons
today
everywhere.
Yeah.
was the first brick in the wall for this team that they can believe in.
Speak it into existence. A lot of people always say speak it into existence, and so you have a group or whatever it is, and you have obviously we do it in sports, but in life, if you believe that you can do something, that's where it starts.
Right.
Listen, I'm going to get straight A's this year. I'm going to work my tail off. I'm going to get straight A's. You don't get straight A's by saying, dang, I think I may get a D on this test. Dang, I may get a D or I may get a C. Oh, shoot, I'm going to get a B. No, I'm going to ace this test. I'm going to ace the next test. The next one that comes up, I'm going to ace that thing too.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure I take care of all of my homework. I get 100% of my homework in. That's how you get those straight A's.
Right. And also, in life, you're going to fall down.
You're going to
We
fall
fell
down.
down for 2 weeks, boy. We could not get up at all off the ground. But we got up today. You know what I'm saying? And we got that W, and that's the only thing that matters right now is that win.
Yeah, 100%. And you're 100% right about the belief. It's a great win for this team. We're going to talk about a lot of different things here going forward, on this program. Ben Johnson here coming up in the next segment. We'll answer your questions. We'll give out some awards at the end. But, let's just get right into it with Caleb Williams because, he takes a lot of heat. Every quarterback in this city has always taken a lot of heat, right? It's got a microscope on you. In his last 17 games, he has 25 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Now, we understand last year was certainly ugly. These first 2 games were certainly ugly. But today, and really these first 3 weeks, I think you're starting to see a process play out from what Ben Johnson's trying to teach him to what we're seeing kind of come into play with Caleb Williams. Dallas' defense isn't good. We understand that. But 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, they explosive plays. Jerry, what did you see from the quarterback today in his next step, his next brick in his evolution?
You know what I saw today out of Caleb? I saw confidence. I saw a lot of confidence in him. You know what I'm saying? Just going out there and just taking command of the offense, taking command of the situation, and just making sure that he's doing the best possible to go out there and win the football game. Okay. And he was clicking all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It started with the run game. They stayed with it, which was really nice. And we've talked about that. In order to be successful on the offensive side of the ball, you got to stick with the run. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to hit your targets. Yeah. And he was able to do that as well, especially in the end zone. You know, that's the ultimate goal, is to get the ball into the end zone. They did that, but they made a lot of explosive plays, and things were just clicking. Now, there was a couple times where they missed some things as well. You know what I'm saying? But they rebounded. They rebounded.
Talk about it all.
You know what I'm saying? The things that they did when they were messing up, it was okay. A couple of 3 and outs. I think they have 4 penalties as well. It's okay. You know, things are going to happen in football games, but can you get back on track? And they were able to get back on track. You know what I'm saying? They had a, 19-play drive.
Yeah,
that spanned
was
over
great.
close to 10 minutes.
19-play drive, right.
You know what I'm saying?
19-play drive, 11 straight runs on that
Yes.
19-play drive. I'm like, what is this? Jason McKee and Thomas Jones? Like, we're finally an attitude defining moment drive, like B to A, bat to S drive.
Yes.
And we use right there. See that right there? What's that? The big stick.
We use the big stick now. The big one.
We don't use a little stick. We use a big stick.
11 straight runs.
Beautiful. Had them knocked off balance. You know what I'm saying? Were able to throw the ball deep downfield. Like, everything was just working. And then defensively, oh my goodness.
Yes.
Like, it helps your defense as well. They want to go out there and be the next person to go out there and make plays. And they did that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, making plays is very contagious on offense. It starts there, and then it works its way to defense and special teams.
Feed off of each other.
Everyone is feeding off each other.
Yes.
And that's how it should work. Okay. That's what championship teams do.
No doubt.
They feed off each other. They go out there and they make a lot of plays, and they did that tonight.
Now my question for you is, you want me to lie to you? You want me to tell the truth?
No, always tell the truth.
Let me tell the
always
truth. Right?
Give the truth.
All right.
Listen now.
Listen,
T.
in this win, in the win that we had, I counted 5 Caleb misses. Now, there were a couple where he threw it, and I thought Rome, early on, I think he should have caught that ball. The ball was in his hands. The wobble ball? Threw it across. I thought he should have caught that ball. It was in his hands. But there were 5 misses. So, in this game where we had, in my opinion, great offensive, not only offensive decisions, but offensive production. You know, regardless of these 5 misses, we had these 5 misses in here. You got to think about where this offense can be.
Yeah,
because those misses are now, that's an extension of that drive. That's points on the board.
Yes.
Okay, and that's also resting a defense that can come back out and take the ball away and give it back to them. So there's a lot of opportunities there. And when I highlight these 5 misses, we produce in spite of those 5 misses. When we can get these misses back, and these are all within Caleb's control. Okay, this is all within his control. When he get those misses back, or he starts getting those on the money, he starts hitting those. It's not a little bit high. It's not a little bit to the left. It's not a little bit to the right. We can be extremely dangerous. And then we get to the point where you're looking for a tendency, you just can't find it defensively.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you're 100% right. I mean, you look at it, Caleb Williams right now has 7 touchdowns, most of the NFL. It's week 3.
Yeah.
You know, Rome Odunze's got most receiving touchdowns.
He's
in the
looking
NFL
like wide receiver
for it's week 3.
It's week 3.
It's week 3. I think they have the most explosive plays of any team in football. I mean, they had over 10 yards per pass attempt. Like that, our pass completion, I guess I should say. Like the explosiveness of this offense. Now you see Luther Burden. Welcome to the NFL, Luther Burden. Like, now you see him getting into the fray. Colson Loveland, before he went out with the injury, got a big play to start the game. Cole Kmet, 4 different receivers with a touchdown today. DeAndre Swift, doing what he does best out in the open space.
And between the tackles.
So when you got a play caller like Ben Johnson, who, like you said, got them off balanced and doing a lot of misdirection, counter stuff, and, they're running it with 6 different guys at one point.
Yep.
Luther Burden, Kyle Monungai this way, DJ Moore that way, up the middle, DeAndre Swift. There's just a lot of options at their disposal. And when they play within themselves, that's when good things can happen. Because, there were 5 misses that they can get back. But you know what there wasn't today? you cannot throw that ball.
Right.
Like there's throws
The
he
critical
could have
mistakes.
thrown better, but they were the right decision.
Yeah.
It was more today, clean football, clean operation, clean post-snap, not just chucking it. I mean, 3 throws in the Detroit game, just throwing it up to people. You can't do that.
And I highlighted Caleb, his misses, point 1. Caleb wasn't the only person. You know what I mean? There were some, and I really love Ben's calls. All right, he had a call where he had an even backfield. Then he shifted it over with no movement from the defense. Now you already know now. Boom, we have a shot.
You got the numbers.
Darnell White whiffs on his defensive end. He doesn't whiff on his defensive end, and they end up hitting Swift in the backfield. That's at least 5-6 yards down the field. It's a great call. It's a great call, and you can tell, it's a great call. And I know they're up there looking, and Ben's like, ooh, nobody from the defense moved. We have the numbers on our side. So it's not all about Caleb's misses. He wasn't there were opportunities that were missed, but there were opportunities that were seized.
And that just goes to show you the potential of this offense. They look great today, as they should against a bad Dallas team. But you know what? The Bears still had to prove that they can be a good team versus a bad team.
Absolutely.
Today they proved that. Now they get another test on the road against a Raiders team that's, they're not world beaters.
They're shaky.
So, the Bears have every opportunity to go to Vegas next week and win that game. And I know there's going to be a lot of Bears fans there as well. So we're going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Hit that like button. And when we come back, we'll take a look at what Ben Johnson did in his first win as head coach of the Chicago Bears. Just like your favorite team needs a home field advantage, your home needs a home floor advantage, and Empire Today can help you get that all day of the week. Empire Today has flooring experts, dedicated flooring professionals who focus on flooring every single day. We've all been to those big box stores. They have a flooring department, but the person helping you with flooring may have been doing sinks yesterday and could be in the Cubs bullpen tomorrow. You got to watch out for that. So with Empire Today, you get clear, upfront, and all-inclusive pricing. So schedule a free in-home estimate today because some things are just better at home. CHGO listeners can receive a $350 discount when using the promo code CHGO. Yes, you heard that right, a $350 discount with the code CHGO. Restrictions apply. Visit empiretoday.com/CHGO for full details or call 1-800-588-2300. Empire. That's right. And also got to give a shout out while you're saving your money. You got to save it with our friends over at Monarch Money. Monarch Money is great about maximizing your investments, increasing your savings rate. They have done a great job for me and my family. Monarch does the heavy lifting. Link all your accounts in minutes and get clear data visuals, smart categorization of your spending, and real control over your money. Don't leave money on the table. When you're making good money, it's easy to get complacent, and you don't want to do that. And right now, just for our listeners, Monarch is offering 50% off your first year. They were named Best Budgeting App of 2025 by the Wall Street Journal. They know what they're doing. Don't let financial opportunities slip through the cracks. Use the code CHGO at monarchmoney.com in your browser for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com with code CHGO. So Ben Johnson gets his first win as head coach of the Chicago Bears and, really just put on full display some of the things that he's capable of. And, also challenged this team throughout the week, talked about their practice habits. Jaquan Brisker said in the locker room after the game that after Ben called them out that Grady Jarrett and Jaquan Brisker held a players-only meeting where they kind of talked about how they need to hash things out after a 52-point burger put on them in Detroit. So, message was received by the players.
Grown men don't need that.
Well,
grown men don't need player-only meetings. You don't need all of that stuff. You've been around these Bear teams where they've had numerous players-only meetings.
Yep.
Didn't work. All right. All I'm saying is, as grown men, you don't need that. You know exactly what you need to do your job.
Yep.
I feel like this team has two head coaches. You have Dennis Allen, who's the head coach of the defense, and you have Ben Johnson, who's the head coach of the offense. Okay, it all falls. Shit runs downhill So if the offense isn't producing, that shit's going to fall under Ben Johnson. If the defense isn't producing, that shit's going to fall under Dennis Allen. Mm-hmm. So when you have a game like today, all right, everybody went out and they did their job, okay? I don't think that against the run, we fit the way that we should have. I'm very disappointed in how our linebackers and safeties came downhill because our D linemen were getting doubled a lot. However, when we got into the red zone in critical situation, we took the ball away.
Yes.
We erased potential points and turned it back to our offense. That's huge. Our defense only gave up 14 points. That's huge. You want to talk about grades? You want to talk about grades? When you're a defense that only gives up 14 points, you're setting up your team to win every week.
Yep, right. No question. So let's get into our Foreman review here with Ben Johnson getting his first win as head coach. And, one thing that we've been critical of the last couple weeks as Ben here, he's got his hard hat on. Mm-hmm. One thing that we have been critical of these last couple weeks is some of the decisions on fourth down. What are you going to do? Yep. So I'm just curious, Jerry, 19-play drive, they get into the red zone. Now it's 4th and 4.
Right.
At the goal line. What did you think when Ben Johnson said, we're going for the 7? We're not taking 3?
I mean, that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to stick by his guns. And also, there was a lot of momentum on the offensive side of the football, too, for them to go for it. So I felt like he was understanding the situation, understanding the magnitude of the situation. He said, you know what? I believe in my guys. My guys are being productive right now. Let's get into the end zone. Let's go for it on fourth down. Why not?
We stack so many damn bricks, we might as well keep going now.
Yeah. Right. Hey, finally, once you get in the groove, man.
Mm-hmm. But what I was really impressed with was all of the adjustments that they made, you know what I'm saying, especially at the halftime. Holding a team to 14 points is extremely hard. And Dak and the Dallas Cowboys, yes, they have some guys missing. I think CD got hurt, you know what I'm saying, early. So they weren't at full power. But Pickens, kind of stepped up and he made some plays. But defensively, they made the adjustments, you know what I'm saying? And they were able to neutralize this defense, hold them to 14 points, make a ton of takeaways, and put the offense in positions to win. And that's what you want.
One of the things that bothers me about football in today's space is how often, like Brad, you mentioned going for it on fourth down, and it's like, oh, okay, well, we're up in the second half. We're up, by 2 scores. Let's get cute and let's run the score up, rather than you have us on the sideline that's saying, listen, we're up, run the ball, run the clock out. And what we saw today was we were up going into the second half, and we're going to run the ball. We kept running the ball. Mm-hmm. That's how you win games. You win it by being smart.
Yep.
By being smart. There's situations that happen throughout the game. We know defensively, if they're up, we know, hey, it's 4 minutes. They're going to try to run this clock out. Mm-hmm. Strap your shit up. Let's get ready to go.
Yeah.
We know when it's a 2-minute situation. We know when it's 4th and whatever. We need these points early in the game, even though we didn't take it a few weeks ago. All right, but still, you know the situations. You know what the numbers say and what typically leads you to have a better chance of winning.
Well, it's smart football, right? Like you said, in week 1 against the Vikings, you're up 2 score to start the fourth quarter, and the Bears ran the ball 3 total times, 3 carries in the whole fourth quarter with a 2-score lead. They only ran it for 3 times for 12 yards. They end up losing, giving up 3 touchdowns to the Minnesota Vikings. Lesson learned. Fast forward to week 3. Now you're with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, and they go on a 19-play drive, 11 straight runs.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's attitude football. That's something we haven't seen from a long time here. And Ben Johnson, for as much as we want to talk about the explosive plays and him turning Caleb Williams into this great quarterback, Ben Johnson comes from Detroit, where they ran the football.
Yes, they're going to run it.
They're going to run it, and they're still trying to figure out. It's not like if you look at this.
It's called the dirty D.
And if you look at the statistics from today, if you look at the statistics from today, the statistics don't say they really ran the ball that well. But at the same time, to your point, they adjusted their mentality in the third quarter to say, okay, we're up, and now we're going to run and bleed that clock. And they go on a 9-minute drive, 19 plays for the touchdown.
Well, they also have to go out there and execute it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can go out there and call a run play, and if you get stuffed, you
Gotta
know what I'm
block
saying? And then, you got to block it. You have to execute it. Things have to come together, you know? So we saw what happens when things come together today. You know what I'm saying? And we all feel good about that. But the fact that like everything is clicking is what you strive for, you know what I'm saying, on the offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball. So it was really good overall. I'm really happy with what I saw. Yes, they can clean some things up, and they need to clean some things up, you know what I'm saying, to go out there and beat the really good football teams. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, those 5 misses are going to come back and haunt you against a really good football team. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you're doing the necessary things to move in the right direction and to make plays and win football games.
I'm with you, man.
It's exciting.
B to A.
I'm very excited.
Today was B to A.
Very happy.
I love it.
I was going to be, if they hadn't won, you know how mopey I was going to be in Vegas?
I know how you would be in Vegas. I know how you'd be in Vegas, at least until you land. You're like, wait a minute, I'm in Vegas. What am I doing? Snap out of it.
That's true. Briggs did see me in Arizona last year, so he knows that. He knows what's about to happen here.
I will say this. I say, listen, for those that have doubted him, Braggs is he's a decent damn golfer now.
Let's go.
Right? He's a decent.
I haven't seen
clip this.
Yeah, right.
I haven't seen it.
Woots, all right, just putting it out there now.
Thank you.
You don't have the right knee
Woot's
for golf.
always hating, and Hoag's always hating, Carm's always hating. Thank you, Briggs, for giving my just due flowers.
Absolutely, he got the right knee for a cart.
Oh man,
But can he bend? I don't know.
hey, it's all arms,
I
baby.
don't know.
It's all
I
arms.
saw him doing a little.
Walking like this.
I don't know.
Walking like an old,
It's kinda
walking
hard to
like
swing a
Carm.
golf club.
walking like an old high school
Man.
gym teacher or something. Like
You need a cane
It's looking bad out
and a
here,
compression
guys.
sock.
Oh man, yeah. So make sure, like I said, everybody in the chat, get your thoughts into Ben Johnson and or the Chicago Bears, and we'll certainly get to those here coming up in the next segment. But yeah, it was an impressive day for Ben Johnson, you know, and you know, a well-deserved win. You know, they've been fighting through some things, and now, like you guys said, that we can talk all about all the great things they did today, but the best thing they can do is what they're going to do here going forward, because you got to stack the bricks now.
You know what I was excited about defensively was the backups. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bears are not full strength, you know, defensively. Correct. They have a lot of key guys, you know what I'm saying, that they need back healthy. But at the same time, man, they went out there and just did their thing. The young guys, they showed up today, and they went out there and they made some plays, man. And that's what you need, because, look, guys are going to get hurt. You got to see what your twos are all about. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they came out and they showed improve, and I loved it.
Well, Lance, you talked earlier. You said that the linebackers weren't doing certain things in this game. Yeah. And I know that you are very, like, got a keen eye on what the linebackers are doing game,
safeties,
obviously, and safeties. Mm-hmm. And so, but from my just very average fan in the stand eye, Noah Sewell is making plays everywhere on the football field.
He was running around.
Can you kind of am I seeing this right? Because it feels like from the defensive side, he has been their most consistent player to start the year. Am I right? Do I need to drink this reality spray?
You need to, yes. Yes, I need you to, like this right here.
Whoa. Don't ever do that again.
A little excessive.
Do not ever do that again. My gosh.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Please don't do that again.
Sorry, guys. I was off the.
Yes.
I was out of off the studio for a little bit. Sorry about that. But
wow. Oh, my goodness.
Listen. Noah Sewell played all right. He played all right. Like I said, I don't think that the backers or the safeties in the run game helped our defensive line very much today. I think they do a much better job of recognizing, number one, recognizing run, and then on run, if you're getting a double if our D linemen are getting double team, get downhill. Get downhill. If the running backs from the other team are coming downhill right now and you're not coming downhill, you're setting yourself up to play catch technique, meaning they're going to hit you and they're going to drive you back 3-4 yards, which is what happened every time Dallas got the ball. It was at least 4 yards every time.
Right.
Because
after contact, too.
So, and number 92 was getting his ass whooped today.
Do you think that that's a little bit of coaching as well? Because I'm sure the coaches see the exact same thing that you see. and the coaches are trying to tell them exactly what to do. Do you feel like they need to be coached up a little bit more?
That,
you know,
yeah. That definitely draws a question of, are you being coached that way? Mm-hmm. You know, are you being coached that way or not? You know, in a run, like it was 3rd and 2. All right, it's 3rd and 2. So you're thinking run or possible play action. But with the way things were going, with the success they were having, runs coming.
Yeah.
On 3rd and 2, runs coming for them. They're going to get this first down and they're going to extend this drive. So it's one back, one gap. Everybody's in there. You have a wing right over here on this side. And as the ball comes down, it's a straight hitting play. So that means that, and they're doubling all of the defensive linemen and pushing them back. All our safety has to do on that, and in particular, Byard, come downhill. Mm-hmm. Come downhill. You can meet this guy. You stop his momentum, we can fall back, and we can get him back, and we can stop him on 3rd and 2, but it wasn't that way.
So you're just saying that they weren't playing fast enough, or they weren't being physical enough?
Whether
they had bad eyes?
Maybe you weren't. Maybe all of the above. Maybe you weren't reading run fast enough on 3rd and 2, which is weird to me. On 3rd and 2, you should be able to pop your feet, read run, see the quarterback go out, give the ball as you're coming downhill. Mm-hmm. Okay? If you get a release, so you're thinking this right here. You pop your feet, or you're coming downhill, quarterback's under center, you're coming downhill, or the quarterback's in the gun, maybe you're popping your feet, okay? But if you're coming downhill and you see a tight end or somebody release, you know right now it's not a run.
Right, then you have to react.
Then you're patting your foot and you're getting out. Mm-hmm. You don't see any tight end releasing past you, it is a run. Mm-hmm. So you keep going, everybody has their gap. You know which gap you're going to, and if their running back shows up in your gap, that's your play. If he doesn't, you keep going. You keep going through that gap until you can find the ball.
Now, did this happen more than one time?
It's happened, yes.
So it's coaching. So it's got to be coaching then. It's got to be coaching then.
There you go. You said it.
You agree.
I put it out there. I agree. I agree.
This is exactly the kind of analysis you will not get anywhere else other than here on the Brick by Brick After Show. Jerry, before we take a break, Jerry, Tyrique Stevenson.
Yeah.
You know, a guy that in the first 2 games, a quarterback rating of 158.3 when they were throwing at Tyrique Stevenson's targets.
Yeah.
You know, people were getting a lot of success on him. He shows up here in this on the first drive where the Bears go 3 and out. Dallas is driving. They're about to score to start the game, and the adversity's hitting right away. The Bears had been scoring on their first drive of every game this season, and then 3rd game they go 3 and out. So they're staring, you know, a deficit right in the face to start, and Tyrique Stevenson rips the ball out on the sideline. So I'm just curious the bounce back you saw from Tyrique.
I mean, there's a big spotlight on Tyrique, as we know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, after that one long run and then the 3 and out, the long run happened, and he knew that he had to go and chase this guy and make a play. Mm-hmm. And he was able to do that. And that's what we talk about is like the little things. It's like hustling is a little thing. That's a want-to thing. You know what I'm saying?
Don't take talent.
It doesn't take talent. You just have to believe it and want to do that. And on that one play, he changed the complexity of the game at that moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a big takeaway that needed to happen. They needed a big-time play. Mm-hmm. And the offense was, I guess, struggling a little bit at that point. But Tyrique, he was able to take that ball away, stay in bounds, and give the ball to the offense, and the offense was able to score. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as a defense, our goal is to take the ball away.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And the Bears haven't been doing that enough in the past 2 games. So the fact that he, like, recoiled and came back was all hard with his effort and his hustle and made that play. Everybody else was looking at him like, wait a minute, that's how we need to be playing. I'm going to be the next person to make a play like that. And then we saw it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the takeaway started to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it starts with hustle.
And it couldn't have happened to a better player, a player that needed it more on our defense.
Right.
You know, the spotlight, the spotlight that had been on Tyrique from last year, to now, and everybody saying, hey, this is going to be a big bounce back year for him, and then opening up. You know, Brad, you're talking about the passer rating against him. This is a game he needed to have this game right here. And I love that we had a win, and it was and part of that win was built off of some of the big plays that he made.
His momentum started it.
Show what he can do.
His momentum started it.
His momentum shifted the whole game.
That's right.
The Bears go back the other way. Rome Odunze touchdown. Now they're up 7-0. And
might be the number one receiver right now.
Then there's another play where in the first half where Tyrique knocks the ball on a slant in the red zone, almost gets tipped up for an interception for Jaquan Brisker. Then in the second half, he almost jumps a route for an interception there. So he
was understanding what was happening to him. He was in the flow of the game. He was playing with one good technique and fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Playing with eyes and playing with awareness. He understood game situation and awareness. That's why he's able to play fast and make those plays. Staying square, staying up and getting physical when he has to get physical on wide receivers. That's what we wanted to see as well. I didn't want to see these free releases no more. And I think that's what they took away immediately was the corners got up and challenged these wide receivers at the line of scrimmage. That's what I want to see. And then on top of that, understand the game type situation of, okay, what can they do to attack me and what can I take away?
Yeah. Listen, a lot of times in football, you know, I like to use the term, believe what you see. Believe what you see. So if an offense has whatever their tendencies are, they're this down in distance, they're in this formation with this player here, this is what they like to run. Believe what you see. All right? Trust what you see. This is exactly what I saw during the week. Our coaches told us when they're in this formation and they do this, you know, this is what they're going to run. I know that they're running this now, you know, and I'm going to play it that way.
And you have to believe that the other guys on your team are going to be where they have to be as well.
Damn right.
You know, it all works together. Like the defensive front has to create that pressure, especially on zone pressures. Like, because we know that the ball has to come out right now.
Come on.
You know what I mean? The ball has to come out. So if I know the ball has to come out, they're basically playing into my hands.
They're playing into
you know what I'm
hands.
saying? And then now it's up from me to go and make plays. And Tyrique did that. Played with sound technique, played with his eyes in front of him, and just played with a ton of confidence. And as a DB, you have to play with that.
Yeah, they certainly they stepped up when it looked like early it was going to be a shootout, and then they put the clamps down and held Dallas to 14 points, the 4 interceptions, making multiple plays in the red zone for picks to keep that score down. So credit to those guys because they're without Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson, TJ Edwards, 3 of their leaders, and Grady Jarrett has been nursing a knee injury. And you may not have noticed it just because he was out there today, but yeah, I mean, this last week, it wasn't a guarantee he was even going to play.
Effort.
So the fact that he was able to come out there and everybody responded to Ben Johnson's call, and this team responded from an 0-2 start. It's a great thing.
Sweat showed up too. Got some sacks. Got some
Sweat
pressures.
got to the quarterback. Yeah. So
we've been waiting for that too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest about that. We've been waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? Like we've expected a lot from Sweat.
He's been sweating us out.
Yeah, and now he's fine. It feels like he's getting into a groove, and I like to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna get to some of your super chat questions and comments and everything here when we come back. So appreciate every single one of you. Hit the like button. Shout out to Empire Today. As always, the Brick by Brick After Show is presented by our good friends at Empire Today. So when we come back, we'll talk to you guys, the fans, and continue to celebrate this big win. Hey, we're getting to some of our final shout-outs with our good friends over at True Fan Travel. That's right. We are headed to Las Vegas here in just under a week. Next Sunday, we will be in Viva Las Vegas. We're taking over the Strip for an epic weekend, and we will be at the Bears-Raiders game September 25th. 3-night stay will be at the Mandalay Bay. Everything's sold out with the exception of our tailgate, which is on Sunday. So if you are in Vegas, you came out for a different reason, all good. You can still come to our tailgate Sunday morning, hang out with the entire CHGO Bears crew. Some special guests will be with us as well. Do not miss this. VIP parties will be there on Friday at the Circa Stadium Swim. Come out to that. Make sure you're wearing your Bears gear. You get in for free. It's going to be an unforgettable experience. We'll even have live post-game shows, live shows on Monday. Come out to Mandalay Bay, hang out with us, watch those live post-game shows. Don't gamble on missing the ultimate fan experience. Book your spot now at truefantravel.com. If you're in Vegas, come say hi. Cannot wait to see you. And when you see me in Vegas, you know I'm going to be rocking some Shady Rays because you know the moment. When you thought you might have lost your favorite sunglasses, well, with Shady Rays, you don't have to worry about that because they have changed the game. The craziest thing about Shady Rays is if you lose your glasses or break them on the first day, they will replace them immediately. Shady Rays gives you a brand new pair, no guilt trip, just replacements. Changing the game once again, as I said, they're made for real life. Seriously good-looking, polarized, durable, and not stupidly expensive. Shady Rays is the eyewear that has your back. So we've teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Head to shadyrays.com and use the code CHGO for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. All right, let's get into some super chats. I know I saw a big one earlier.
Chat it up.
Let's
Appreciate
go.
Zero Demon, $100 super chat. Says Zoom.
Zum. It says Zum.
Zum.
That was Zoom.
Zum.
Yeah, it means Zum, though.
Zum. Briggs. Zoom. Briggs. Can you talk about Can you talk about what it's like to have a demanding coach and how players react when things start happening in a positive way? Is it a sustainable high carryover, or does it take weeks before a buy-in?
Ooh, that's a long one.
Yeah. Does it? Tough coaching. Demanding coaching. How long does it take to buy into that kind of philosophy?
I feel like I've had some form of tough coaching throughout my life.
Your whole life.
Your whole
has
life.
been tough.
You know, and most coaches understand there's a standard that you have to set with everyone. You know, if you want your guys to be able to run, you want them to be disciplined, then that's how practices run. You know, you don't allow for guys to jump off sides without there being some sort of penalty. You don't allow for your offense to finish a practice with a bad throw or a drop catch or a bunch of missed blocks, you know, or you don't allow your team to finish a practice with an undisciplined defense that's not running to the ball, that's not punching at the ball, that's not doing the things you're supposed to do to win. So you call it a demanding coach, but to me it's a coach that wants to win.
I feel like all coaches are demanding. You know, they want you to, but there's also a process too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to take you through that process of what they demand of you. You know what I'm saying? And some coaches might be a little different, but ultimately it's all about winning. You know what I'm saying? And at this level, everybody can really play football. Like, let's just be honest.
We're here,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here in the pros. Like, we can play football. We don't need to work on our stance and
we don't need to do
that.
Now,
can you get from point A to point B as fast as possible?
Yep.
And can you understand how to adjust if they adjust? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about repetition and going over certain formations and certain things. But you know, every coach is pretty much demanding, especially at this level, because this level is serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate Zero Demon for the $100 super chat. Very nice of you.
Zoom.
Giuseppe, who's going to be in Vegas. Here he lives in Vegas, so we're going to see him. We're going to his house here coming up on Friday.
It's not Azumah.
Yeah, I know.
It's Azumah.
It rhymes with. It looked like it rhymed with yum.
Hey, it's English.
$2.
It's not right.
$2 super chat.
Little things in it.
Bear down. Thanks. Amen. You fall down. Get back up. I didn't know if he was.
I see. I hear you, Giuseppe.
I didn't know if he was.
Where we Cover at?
Yeah.
When you fall down, get back up.
You damn right.
I know you meant to have a comma right there. I get it. You fall down, get back up. But you meant you fall down, get back up.
Lance is an English major, if you guys didn't know that.
Yeah. And he's a professor tomorrow, and he'll be handing out his grades
all that good stuff.
Tomorrow at 1 p.m.
And a Hall of Fame linebacker.
CHGO Bears. That's right.
All in one.
Man, when we get into the Hall of Fame, man.
When they pull their heads out of their asses.
Man, like,
maybe
they need a little B to A.
They definitely need
They need a little bit.
They're going to get a big stick, boy. I'm going to tell you right now.
It's time.
Who's that guy?
It's
Who's
time.
the guy that knocks on the door? What's his name? We'll go knock on his door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the stick.
Yep, we're going. Yep, because if he knock on the wrong door,
B to A.
Oh, Giuseppe with a few more $2 super chat says, 55 this time. Say hi. I'm a huge fan. Vegas.
Say hi.
Giuseppe. What's up, my guy? How you doing, baby? Hope to see you in Vegas.
Giuseppe.
You will definitely.
We're gonna bet it all on one play.
Yeah, you will definitely see him in Vegas.
Don't.
Dr. Donald Gooch. He's a doctor. He's a diehard. He's been a diehard at CHGO Sports for a
Dr.
long
Gooch.
time. Dr. Gooch, $10 super chat says, "I'm here for the Tyrique Stevenson redemption arc, fam."
Yes.
Me too.
Me too. And he got some redemption today.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
And he needs to continue that because they are going to continue to pick on him a little bit. The spotlight is still on him. You know what I'm saying? And it's good because I have a lot of belief and trust in Tyrique. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's going to bounce back really good. But he showed it today, and he needed a game like this too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's good for his confidence. I'm a Tyrique Stevenson fan.
Giuseppe's in the chat, and he says, "Still too." Pull this up, Sarah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Pull this up
He's
here.
very excited right now.
Yeah. So Giuseppe says, "Still too excited from the game. Forgive the typos."
It's all good.
And he forgets the comma
It's all
once
good.
again. He spells "two" wrong.
It's all right.
So
It's all right.
Sarah-
He's
It's all right.
excited.
So Sarah,
excited.
I think Giuseppe's
He's
going to
typing
have to
fast,
win
man. Let him go.
the
He's good.
award
You know what it mean, you know.
of Brickhead
Still
of
decided.
the day is going to Giuseppe because he's having a real tough time
Uh-oh.
Oh, you
figuring
gave
out
the
how to
Brickhead
spell
Uh-oh.
Brickhead. Comment of the
We
day.
need an actual brick on his head.
right. It didn't be dropped. Bloop.
Take the helmet off and put a brick on his head.
From what it sounded like when Refrigerator Perry hit you back in the day, I guess it was like a brick wall hitting you. So,
He'd be undersized in today's NFL.
Sure would be.
yeah.
He'd
I
be a
don't know.
guy.
He makes that trowel look undersized holding that thing in his hand. So
Same with that hard hat.
$2 super chat from Jesse. Bears have the best practice squad in the NFL.
Whoa.
Some depth.
Okay.
Some depth.
I don't see them practice every day. I don't know.
Dominant. They're great.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, well, they got Case
Depth
Keenum.
is very important.
Case
You know what I'm
Keenum.
saying? Like, it's the NFL, and injuries are going to happen, and we got to find out what we have, in our back. So we got to figure that out. And today, they showed up. It was good. I like it.
Their practice squad, the Bears practice squad showed up today? They didn't. Okay. I'm
To
all
wave the
right.
flag.
We are celebrating everything
flag.
Chicago Bears today, and that
goodness.
includes the practice squad players.
Let's go to the staff. Let's get with the staff. 'Cause, damn it. Listen, we've been dogging the staff for a while now. They chose right today.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody talking about Ryan Poles got to go. All right. Listen, Ryan Poles needs to stay right now. All right. He needs to stay.
This is also one game.
It-
This is also just
That's
one
true.
game.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? Like, consistency.
Well-
We know that you can do it now.
Well-
now you in trouble.
Well,
we
this-
know that you can do it.
This
Yeah.
message made self-destruct in 48 hours.
This message might get a BTA.
Oh,
you don't know.
So, and then final $2 super chat from Haro. I don't even
What?
know how to say it. Haro. Row.
Row.
Maybe it's Row. I don't know.
He just sent $2.
Haro.
I
Can we
couldn't
stop
find a
doing
message.
Yeah.
that? Stop doing that. I don't like that.
It might be Swedish.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it on our final segment of the night as we celebrate this big Chicago Bears win. Hopefully, they can stack the wins here going forward. But this is the Hard Hat Lunch Pail portion of the program. So let's give out our Hard Hat Lunch Pail award. Each of us will have someone that we nominate. So Briggs, I'll start with you. Who is your Hard Hat Lunch Pail?
This is easy. Tremaine Edmonds.
Too easy.
Come on.
It's too
Come
easy.
on. It's too easy.
It's too easy.
It's too easy. Tremaine
Too
Edmonds
easy.
gets this one right now. 2 picks, 1 in the end zone.
Critical.
Listen, critical.
Critical
All right?
pick.
He turned a would-be touchdown into no points, and we give it back to our offense. This is too easy.
That's just too easy, man. It's just too easy.
No,
man.
it's too easy.
It's too easy, man.
What you got?
I'm gonna go with Caleb.
Okay.
I mean, he did get the game ball. You know what I'm
he
saying?
did.
But he put up some big numbers. He missed a couple of passes, And I know he's going to be thinking about those because he wants to be a perfectionist, but he was able to get the ball in the end zone.
Damn right.
4 times.
Damn
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Sustaining drives. I really like what he was doing pre-snap.
Yep.
Got up to the line of scrimmage, was looking around, dissecting the defense,
Yes.
and then delivering the football. That's what you want from a quarterback. That's what you want. You want to see that type of growth. Come on now. Next week is a big one. Let's keep on growing.
And you know what he was able to do too? He didn't chip one nail.
He played.
Do we know that for sure?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
lyrical lemonade on the nails this week.
Yes.
So shout out to Caleb
You got his
Williams.
nails did?
Yeah. And I'm going to give my Hard Hat Lunch Pail award to Braxton Jones. Yeah, I've been really hard on this guy here, and so I feel it's appropriate. You know,
That's very interesting.
It is.
well, you know why? Because I didn't say his name today. So I haven't gone back and watched the game, and I'm not some offensive line expert, and I wasn't dialed into everything Braxton was doing. But all I know is, as great as Darnell Wright is, I heard his name twice because he had a false start and a hold.
Penalties.
And it's his 6th
Again.
penalty of the year, and he's super talented, and all I ever do is rag on Braxton Jones. I didn't hear his name called
No
once
sacks,
today.
right?
No sacks given up
sacks.
by the entire offensive line. And
I
so
like that.
Braxton Jones, you get my Hard Hat Lunch Pail award. You shut me up this week. You're playing through an injury. You're trying to get back to full health, and you go out there today. You're the left tackle on this offense, and an offense that gave up 0 sacks for the first time in
Let's go.
Caleb Williams' career as the starting quarterback of the Bears. So
I'll allow that.
Braxton Jones, man.
I'll allow it.
And
Braxton.
And so
Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Braxton Jones.
Yeah. Participation award.
And I see blank name
God.
blank name here in the chat saying Braxton was okay today. Hey,
story.
I'm not going to act like I was dialed into everything Braxton was doing today. Braxton Jones doesn't have to be a perfect left tackle, but if you're going to go out there and put the effort that offensive line put out today, then you're going to get credit from me. And so I wanted to highlight Braxton Jones's effort here.
There were no field goals, right?
No field
goals. Man. I mean, I like field goals. I mean, it's like money it's like
Well,
change.
hey, I mean, Jerry, you
but we score touchdowns.
Well, but
and that's
exactly.
the money that folds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We much like
we like to get the jiggles, but we much rather have that fold.
we much rather have the money that folds.
Well, Jerry, I mean, you talked about it, right? I mean, we talk about going for it on 4th down and in the red zone on that 19-play drive. They got 7 instead of 3, but the 2-minute
Money
drill,
that folds.
the 2-minute drill before the first half. ended.
Beautiful.
Now they could have settled for a
Beautiful.
field goal and played it safe. They get down, Cole Kmet wide open for a touchdown.
But they were making plays, like moving up. Like, so what I said was pre-snap, Caleb was coming up, dissecting the defense and figuring out what to do. And then in 2 minutes, you're going to speed that process up. You know what I'm saying? So they did that right before the half, made a couple of critical plays, and then found, Cole Kmet in the end zone. Like, that's what you want to see. That's the execution that you want to see. When Ben calls a play, he expects certain things to happen, and he expects to see things like that, money that folds.
That's right.
Money that
Money that folds.
Well, let's take a look at the blueprint that we put out on Thursday and see how much the Bears listen to us. So now we did say, that the Bears should be tuned in and maybe taking some stuff from us. So this was our blueprint from Thursday on how we thought the Cowboys could beat the Bears. Briggs said, do your damn job. Did they do it, Briggs?
They did that.
They did the damn job.
They did
One
that.
play at a time.
Exclamation point.
Did they do that?
Absolutely.
Check.
Okay. They were able to move the ball down the field, but when they threw that ball in the end zone, we took it away.
Yes.
One play at a time.
Zoom, you said Bears win, wide receivers win versus Cowboys DBs.
Shut them down, baby.
Check. They did
Check.
that.
Yep.
Bears defensive front needs to come alive.
Got some sacks. Shut down the run. Check.
That's right. And then mine, I had Cadence has to be on point. No delay
Check.
games, right? They operation was good.
Yes.
Check. It seemed like Caleb was in control in the huddle and at the line of scrimmage. And then finally get to the damn quarterback.
Yeah, we got to him a couple
lot of
times.
damn.
Got to him. I need a little more out of that. I need more chaos.
There was pressure.
There
was
was
definitely
definitely
pressure. There was pressure.
There was definitely pressure.
Whether they were getting sacks or not, there was definitely pressure today.
I mean, that ball was coming out because of the pressure.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't have time to just pity-pat back there and just throw the ball on time and on air. So pressure. That's what happens, and they brought it.
Brawl Sack here in the chat with a $5 super chat saying, smashing some chicken quesadillas courtesy of T-Bell.
Some quesadillas.
Keep using my name as a noun, boys. Brawl sack. What do you guys think of that?
I'm wondering when's the last time you had some Taco Bell?
Victory Taco Bell
Never.
might be on the play. You've never had Taco Bell.
I mean, I have when I was a little kid.
I'm with you on that.
You're missing out.
Why would you do taco? You were in Chicago, first of all. Have you
Toxic.
been to Pilsen?
Toxic hell.
Have you been to Pilsen?
Yeah.
It's taco
Yeah.
mecca over there.
Yeah.
So many different options.
I
that you
live
can
in
have.
Arizona, so it's,
Oh yeah, Taco Bell for you.
Hey, nothing hits quite like Taco Bell, man. Nothing.
The toilet for you.
Yeah, it was just an impressive day for the Chicago Bears. A lot of fun, honestly. So, Briggsy, what are your final thoughts here as we start to wrap up the show and as we look forward to Vegas here? In just a few days, we'll be flying out to Vegas here.
I just want to be happy.
Oh my
I
goodness.
think everybody. I just want to be happy and just going to enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts, and take this 1 week at a time. The last couple weeks prior to this one were really tough, and the week previous to this one was extremely tough, and it really put, I think, not just myself but a lot of Bear fans in that sunken place. And being pulled out of there, I would like us to continue to do this. I'd like to do this one more week, at least one more week. Yeah. I like to feel like this again.
Yeah. Definitely enjoy this victory. We've waited a long time for this victory. We thought we were going to get it in week 1. We were almost there. We didn't finish. Week 2 was a super big blowout, and we were just like, super confused. We didn't know what was going to happen. And they came out and they just got everything cracking. Like everything was clicking. The rhythm was happening. The vibe was going on. The coaches were into it. The players were into it. The fans. Everything was just how it should feel. Now we got to do this on the road. You know what I'm saying? So let's enjoy this, but let's come back. Let's figure out how we can duplicate this on the road. You know what I'm saying? Because good team, if you want to be a good team, you got to beat teams on the road.
And we can,
you know what I'm saying?
And we want to celebrate. We want to take this in again. We want to say, listen, we're streaking 2 games, because streaking is not really 1 game.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna take it though because it's been a long time.
You gotta stack
We're streaking right now.
Gotta stack the bricks.
Yep.
Now 1 brick. Now we gotta stack that 2nd brick next week. Get to 2 and 2. Then you go into the bye week. Have an opportunity to reset as a coaching staff. See what you did right. Fix up what you did wrong. Get some guys healthy, most importantly. So a big opportunity here coming up next Sunday. Super excited for it. Super excited to see all of you guys in Vegas. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, for me, my biggest thing that I've seen from today was how this team responded to adversity, finally. You blow a Hail Mary last year, you go on a 10-game losing streak. Everybody starts turning on each other, and this year starts – get smacked in the mouth a couple times, take some tough losses, and Ben Johnson gets beat up by his old team. And my biggest concern was that this team was going to lay down, feel sorry for themselves. We got all these guys hurt, and you know what? They didn't. They pulled themselves off the mat. And, we can talk about the offense all day. They had a great performance against a bad Dallas defense, but this defense played a good Dallas offense,
Damn right.
and they stepped up in a big way today with a ton of guys injured. They deserve a ton of credit as well.
Damn
And
right.
I'm sure it'll get lost with all the talk about Caleb and Ben Johnson, but we certainly appreciate their efforts. So we do have a great merchandise sale going on right now. As a quick reminder, as we head out of here, if you head to our store, up to 85% off sale, up to 85% off.
That's a win.
Yeah,
I need some merch.
on some different merchandise in our store. So make sure you head over to our store and get yourself some great shirts. They're always putting out some great designs. I was already throwing some ideas at our guy Eric that does all these designs here earlier tonight. Brandon V here with a super chat to close things out. $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Brandon. Caleb had a great game. What are the thoughts on the accuracy issues we still see? Give it more time. Concerned. Major concern. My biggest thing on the accuracy stuff, I feel like he's making the good decisions. Like he's throwing it where the football's supposed to go.
Yes.
And there's just times where he gets too sped up. He's rushing, and that causes him to dirt the ball. He's got to relax. Briggs doesn't buy anything I'm saying.
Wake up, Lance.
That's what I think. Outside of that, I think his accuracy's improved in a big way this year.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Lance.
All right. You want me to drink the reality spray?
Yeah, I do.
There's work.
As I counted, there were 5 misses. Okay, get those numbers down. All right, I'm not going to talk about what the cause of that was. The cause of that was you. Okay, the cause of that was you. You're the number 1 pick. Okay, so get those numbers down, which we know you can do. You can get those down, and now our offense goes. We were productive, but we go to uber productive every week. That puts us in the driver's seat. So, great win. I'm not going to give an excuse for those bad throws, all right? Because I'm not going to give an excuse for those great throws, because you had great throws during the game too. Those great throws.
We know that you can do it.
You know that you can do it.
We know that you can do it now. Yeah.
There it is.
And also, like I said before, you're going to play some really good football teams ahead.
Yes.
It's coming. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to put the ball on these guys and not throw it over their heads.
Number 1 pick arm. You better put that number 1 pick arm to play.
Yeah.
Well, he did. He had some big throws today, Lance. So you just be
He got my game ball.
It's been a rough 3 weeks.
God, man, can we just enjoy this
so
win?
So we're going to enjoy this, and you are too.
Man, let us just enjoy this win, man. God.
I am.
It don't feel like it. It does not feel like it.
Here's the thing. He's a tough coach, but then when he's Professor Briggs.
I'm going to go buy you a beer, man.
You want me to tell the truth? You want me to lie?
We want you to be happy.
I am
happy.
happy.
Just be happy. We've been so miserable for so long.
Well,
my gosh. Hey.
Briggs going to be giving out his grades tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central on CHGO Bears. And I'm sure they're going to be all great grades. So don't you worry. He's a tough coach, but that's because he wants the best.
Tough love is still love.
Franchise.
Right.
So
it's still
appreciate
love.
every single one of you. Thank you to Sarah running the ones and twos. Thank you for everything here today. What'd you think, Sarah? How'd it go?
Fantastic.
It's a long day.
Bear down.
Sarah,
but we won.
We won.
It's a winning day.
That's all I
Sarah
care about.
dominates game days like very few do. She comes out to the tailgate. Tailgates are long, a lot of work being done. She, from front to back, tailgate here, doing everything, producing. You get a lot of credit, Sarah.
Cheers to you.
Yes.
Cheers to you.
The game day work is it's a long one.
Brax does a 3-hour show essentially.
Yeah.
After the game.
Yeah.
that's crazy too.
Well, hey, I could do 8 hours when they win.
I could do another hour.
Yeah.
We're
gonna go have a beer.
Okay.
We're gonna close things out here, but shout out to Sarah for all the hard work and shout out to Steven.
Non-alcoholic.
As always, I look forward to showing him how to golf in Vegas.
Steven's eating the leftover chicken.
I was just saying, Steven, I look forward to showing you how to golf next week in Vegas.
Yes. Hold him
As
up high.
everyone knows, I shot an 87 at Medina. Thank you.
Steven's eating 3-hour-old Cane's chicken.
Appreciate everyone that tuned in. Please hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel as we are racing to 100,000 subscribers here this season. Thank you to Lance Briggs. Thank you to Jerry Azumah. Appreciate everyone here at CHGO Sports for all their hard work.
Victory.
And we will be back tomorrow with 3 shows for you on a Victory Monday, starting with Hogan Johns at 9 a.m. Central.
Nice.
Live for all of you on the Hogan Johns channel. Then CHGO Bears at 1 p.m. Central. Lance Briggs will be giving out his grades. And then CHGO Bears After Dark at 7 p.m. So appreciate everybody. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. And it's a beautiful day to keep your head up. But always
bear down.